Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Shay and I will be reading and reacting to Am I the Asshole stories from Reddit.com. Am I the asshole for kicking my wife out after she punched my mom in the face? My situation went from bad to worse in a matter of weeks, and I don't know where else to turn. I need to know if I was wrong. Possibly a validation thing because life is dumb right now. My wife and I have been together for 8 years, and she just gave birth to our first and last baby 2 months ago. Up until my wife got pregnant, my mom loved her. I'm not sure what the is wrong with my mom or why the switch happened, but after my wife got pregnant, my mom started being very clingy to me and started avoiding my wife at all costs. Told everyone she was excited about the pregnancy, etc. I threatened to go no contact with her when my wife was about 7 months along, and after that she snapped out of it for the most part and stopped being so ignorant. The comments 100% stopped at least, though she still was clinging to me. Okay. Now, a week ago, my mom, my sister's husband, and my sister's daughter, 12, came over for dinner. I prepared the meal. Before my wife could eat anything, our daughter got fussy, so my wife excused herself to go feed the baby and get her down to sleep. I thought I prepared enough, but apparently not, because my niece was still starving. She's 5'5" and 190 pounds. I haven't seen her in a year, and she was not that size then, so I didn't exactly portion in an extra 3 helpings for a child, so it's on me. First of all, you're shady as hell. You're shady. So far, you might be the asshole. Because you're shady. Even if it's true, you're shady, sir. Give me a second. Because I can see this is about to be some drama. An extra 3 portions. That is crazy. I apologized and told her that I hadn't made any more and offered her crackers as I was putting my wife's portion in the fridge. After that, I went outside with my sister's husband to smoke a cigarette and shoot the breeze. Didn't think anything of it, but then I hear yelling from inside. When I walk in, my wife and my mom were screaming at each other. Apparently, my mom, who saw me put my wife's food away, gave my niece my wife's portion of food. All right, Ma. What is it with moms that just overstep? Moms know no boundaries. Oh, that's so sad. As I was walking inside, I heard my mom say, "Look, like you can afford to skip a meal," and slap my wife's stomach. No. No. That's OD. That's OD. You violated. Because respectfully, when I read the title, me personally, there's no reason for me to put my hands on anybody's mother. That's just me. I got a mother. There's no reason for me to put my hands on anybody's mother. For you to hit her stomach because you gave her food away is crazy. It's crazy. Right as soon as I get ready to step in, literally fast walking towards them, yelling, "Enough!" my wife winds back and punches my mother square in the face and drops her. The whole house went silent outside of my mom crying and holding her face. I tell everyone to get the out. Immediately, everyone leaves, and my wife just turns towards the counter and leans with her hands on the counter and face down, eyes closed. I look at my wife and say, "You too. Leave now." She says, "Really?" She's crying at this point. I say a clip. Yup. She packs up her and the baby and leaves. I text her that night and say I just need space. I need to decompress and come to terms with what just happened. She doesn't respond. The next 5 days I'm texting and calling. I get nothing. She shows up here today, so 8 days later, and hands me divorce paperwork and my baby and says, "Here, you have a bit to hang out with her while I pack." Where I'm breastfeeding, we can work out a visitation. Where I'm breastfeeding, we can work out a visitation schedule that is either at your place or my mother's until she takes a bottle. I told her that's not what I want. I don't want to separate. I just needed time to process her punching my mother in the face. She said you needing time to process gave me time to process the fact that I refuse to be in this situation any longer. And that's the crazy part. Because people take time away from people, not understanding that you're also giving the other person time. You're giving the other person time as well. So people get this ideology of, I just need time for this and I just need time for that. And then when they're ready to come back into the situation, it's like, well, let's just fix where we left off because I'm ready now. But you just gave that person time as well. When you're in a situation where it's a romantic relationship or in a friendship, you do not get the right to say I all the time. There has to be some sort of communication. So the fact that your pregnant wife, okay, I think your pregnant wife came to get her food. She's arguing with your mother because your mother gave it away. You even said out your own mouth that your mother has been tripping lately, and she hits your pregnant wife in the stomach, and you're gonna kick her out because she punched your mother in the face? You should have got there quick enough. You should have got there quicker. And I don't condone that. That's OD. And I think any guy would be upset. But now that she's coming back with paperwork, like, I'm done. Now you're talking about something I don't want to be separated? Why not? Anyway, sorry, that just stressed me out. I can't imagine being pregnant and somebody's mom hitting me in the stomach. I really can't imagine. I don't think I would have bald face punched in her face, but I genuinely can't imagine. I really can't imagine. Okay, where was I? Because I'm lost now. Okay, she said you needing time to process gave me time to process the fact that I refused to be in this situation any longer. I defended myself. I initially felt bad and remorseful, but you making me leave when I needed you made me see more clear. I'm done. I'm sorry for what I did, but there's no fixing this. She refused to speak to me at all the rest of the time she was here. My house feels so empty and I don't know what to do. Am I the asshole for making her leave after she punched my mom? I just needed some space. Go in the living room. It's different if this was your girlfriend. This is your wife. So unfortunately, when you get married, you two are one. This is a nasty situation, but you still have to be one with your wife. You just showed her and everyone else that you're not. Because how did you just kick out her and your child when she got hit for your mother giving her food away? And they were arguing, so I'm sure there was some other things. But that was OD. That was OD. So are you the asshole? I'm sorry, you are. I just needed some space. You should have slept in the living room, or you could have left. But telling her to leave with your child? Outrageous. For the record, I am team wife. My mom deserved it. I'm confused now. Now I'm confused. So what you kick her out for? If you needed space and you felt like she was right, you could have just stayed in the living room. You could have did anything but kick her out. Anything. For the record, I am team wife. My mom deserved it wholeheartedly, and I've blocked her completely from my life. You are mentally ill. I literally just needed time to process what happened. My wife is a lot of things. Violent is not one of them. So this came completely out of left field and would not have happened without her being provoked. After it all happened, my mom sent me a text saying, "See, I told you she was crazy. That fat bitch doesn't belong in our lives." I'm willing to bet she purposely tried setting my wife off. So no, I'm on my wife's side 100%. I just truly needed to process what happened, and my wife took it as me giving up on her, not defending her, and throwing her and our baby out, which did essentially happen because I knew she had to take the baby with her when I kicked her out. You kicked her out after your mother purposely provoked her. And now you're mad that you're getting served divorce papers. I'm surprised she got them so quickly. I didn't know you can get divorce papers that fast. So you like my cup? This is my cup this week. Little confetti cup. I don't remember where I got it. Another edit. The reason why my dad was stupid abusive, I was beat. My sisters and brothers were beat. My mom was put in the hospital multiple times. It took years for police to enforce restraining orders, and he finally died in 2013. Violence scares the fuck out of me. I clam up and get anxious around violence of any kind now. My wife knows this, and she too grew up with a violent stepdad, and she gets just as anxious and panicky around violence. Her punching my mom in the face triggered an anxious response, and I needed her gone in that moment. I needed it far away from me. I don't know why I didn't just leave. I could have, but in that moment, I just let my emotions and fear run the whole circus and told everyone to get out, her included. My mom did slap her first. I guess for some reason I was seeing my wife's punch as being worse than the slap. It wasn't a hard slap, but my wife did kind of wince looking back on it now. She was fine following, but my mom was bleeding, split her eyebrow open. in good shape. I don't know. Thanks for the responses. I'm the asshole. I'm going to try and kiss ass for now. You're damn right you are. Kiss a whole lot of ass. That's I genuinely, first of all, I'm not going to lie. I would not put my hands on anyone's mom. I really wouldn't. Even if she slapped me across my face, and I don't like my face being touched. I would not hit nobody's mom. I really wouldn't, because that's OD. For you to acknowledge that your mom has been on this expressing weird behavior ever since your wife got pregnant, and then for her to put her hands on your wife, and then your wife to punch in her face. Don't touch people. You can't touch nobody. Don't hit people when you don't expect to get hit. You're the asshole. Let's read some comments, shall we? Whew, that one's a little aggressive, so I'm not going to read that one. So to recap, this is a comment. So to recap, you allowed your mommy to verbally abuse. First of all, that right there, just whatever. Anyway, so to recap, you allowed your mommy to verbally abuse your pregnant wife for months, but still invited her into your wife's home. You stood there while your mother insulted and punched your wife in the abdomen where she's been growing your child for the past 9 months. Then when your provoked wife defended herself from your bag of garbage mother, you put your wife and child out of the home so you could process. Seriously? You put your wife and infant child out of their home instead of you leaving to pull yourself together and stop being a mama's boy. You showed your wife who you truly were that night, a less than, not a real husband, not a real father, not a real man. How is she ever supposed to unsee that? You're the asshole, dude, a huge asshole. That's a fact. In a situation, if I'm in a relationship with you, and in a situation where somebody attacks me and then I get put out of my house, first of all, she better than me. Put out of what? Get out of what? She way better than me. I'm going to bed. Put out of what? Yeah, okay, whatever. This is my house. Like I said, it's not nice whether she's your girlfriend or your wife, but if y'all are married, that's her house too. If I'm married, I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to bed. Because I'm exhausted. I'm going to bed. You're crazy. I just want to hug your wife and baby. Seriously, that was messed up. What baffles me is his mom continuously did this throughout the pregnancy, which is already stressful time due to the possible risk and complications. And he just threatens to go low contact, but never does until the wife gives him divorce papers. What a coward. Where was this months ago when it first started? He should have never let it get that far to begin with. Someone else said, Nickel Pickle, that's a cute name. Processing what happened is one thing, but not supporting your wife and kicking her out is another. Your mom is out of line. If you would have checked her a long time ago, it wouldn't have gotten to this point. Your mom treated your wife poorly because you allowed it. Even your mom text that she sent you shows you she thinks it's okay to disrespect your wife. I guarantee if your wife has been putting up with your mom's crap for a long time, she had enough. You're not going to win her back. I mean, respectfully, how long ago was this submitted? This was submitted 9 days ago. So let's just say this happened probably 2 weeks ago, maybe 3. I'm sorry, sir. That's rough. I believe in forgiveness. I believe that when you're married, you're going to be tested to hell. There are certain things that to certain people are unforgivable, certain non-negotiables. And for me, I don't know how I would react in a situation like that. But I also would not have left. You need time to process, then get out of my face and go somewhere. Because me and my child are going to bed. Now she got to go to her mother's house. I don't even understand. Let's find another one. Yes. So no teacher 9563 said yes, because if he's going to kick her out of her home with a brand new baby, she will never feel at home there, never be safe there. The fact that he felt entitled to his space, kicking her out of her home when she was the one that endured the incident, I can't even wrap my head around it. She knows where she stands with this guy. I hope she gets out with minimal issues. I agree. I wholeheartedly agree. She don't trust you no more. And it's a interesting place to be where you can't be trusted. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. That is all I have for you today. Thank you for watching my videos. My name is Shay Renee. Again, like, comment, subscribe. Leave me comments down below. I want to know what you think of all of these stories. If you haven't, go and check out my other videos. I think I got about 4 videos up now. Check me out. Go check those out. Leave me a comment. I really want to know what you think. These Reddit stories are getting crazy. They're getting crazy, and each episode they're going to get crazier and crazier. So like I said, I am Shay Renee. It's nice having you. See you next week, or see you tomorrow. Bye.